Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time that you're watching one of my videos, a special welcome to you. I am Madhuri Varma, an ISB alumna, a consultant for anything related to academics, career and self-development, and someone who enjoys sharing learning and experiences with others. You can watch this video to understand more about why I create these videos for you. And while you are at it, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon next to the subscribe button to get notified when new videos are published. As someone who has been to more than 5 countries, I can vouch for the eminent difference in cultures and various other things across the globe. That's what we'll be talking about in this video. So if you're someone who is looking to move across the globe as a student or a working professional, be it to the US, Canada, UK, Europe, or even Southeast Asia, then this video is for you. While some of the examples might be specific to India and the US, most examples shared in this video will make sense for other countries too. To bring a professional viewpoint about how to manage your move across the globe, I have invited a special guest to share his experiences. He is a US resident, has traveled to more than 30 countries in the world, has lived and worked in India for 8 years, makes great chai, that is tea, and is a cross-cultural trainer and consultant. Who better to learn from about cross-cultural adaptation than him? Let's welcome Robert Adams. Hi Robert, welcome to my channel. So excited to have you here for the conversation that we are going to have today.
Thanks, Madhuri. I really appreciate the invitation. Excited to hang out and share together.
For our viewers to know you better, could you please share which cities and states of the US you have lived in or worked in?
I lived in several places. I was actually born in the Bay Area, and then my dad's job took us around. So I lived in Los Angeles, Denver, Colorado, Omaha, Nebraska. I did my university, the University of Tulsa in Oklahoma. And then after my family moved back to the States, I've been working here in Dallas, Texas for several years, and I've been to most of the states in the US just for travels.
Oh, that's amazing. So many students and professionals move from India to the US and vice versa every year, uprooting their life from one country and starting off in another. What do you think could be a basic checklist for one to follow for their first few days in the US, given that you have traveled and almost visited most of the countries in the US from your experience?
That first day or two is super critical. And thankfully in America, you can get a lot done, maybe more than you would in other countries. So the first two things on your list is your cell phone and your bank account. And you can get those done in just a couple of hours. Cell phones, definitely try and get a family or group plan if possible, because that saves some money. You can get your cell phone number, a local SIM card, and then a bank account. Again, a lot of great banks, really easy to open. And within that day, you could be using your bank account. Besides that, you're going to want to get your housing all settled. Sometimes you have to get your utilities like electrical or gas, water, those things kind of figured out and arranged before you can get your key, having your security deposit paid. So you want to make sure you can actually move into wherever you're staying, your apartment, guest house, hotel, all those arranged. Maybe another really big thing, whether it's your college or your company, there's going to be some sort of orientation stuff, making sure how you have all the documents, checklists prepared and done so that you can actually attend those orientations and show up on the campus or at the office. And the last thing those first couple of days is just the jet lag, making sure you're adjusting, sleeping on the new time zone and trying to stay awake during the day. And the quicker you can get over jet lag, the more fruitful you can be.
Yeah, absolutely. And any recommendations for maybe, let's say, rental agencies or brokers or phone companies, banks, etc., from your personal experience or from that of your closed ones?
For cell phones, the most popular, the kind of famous ones are like AT&T and Verizon, but those tend to be more expensive. Some of the more cheaper cell phone services that people use are like Cricket, T-Mobile, Mint Mobile, Sprint, especially if you have a family or group plan. A lot of these places offer like special deals like for a new phone or bonuses for signing a new contract. So definitely research those things. Banks, they're all good. Popular ones are like Chase Bank, Bank of America, Wells Fargo. There's a lot of just local banks. Again, talk to your local students or colleagues. They're going to give you recommendations. They might have special student accounts as well. Apartments, so much of it you can just do it online. You don't really need a real estate agent for finding an apartment or a guest house. Airbnb, if you need just some temporary accommodations, or VRBO, but there's like apartment.com or Zillow, and you can put all these links in the video description. Those are great just starting places. And then again, for most students, there's going to be Facebook groups and WhatsApp groups specific to your area or your college, where people are recommending, looking for roommates, finding housing. You can get all that information talking to the seniors or colleagues. And then if you're a professional coming, your company should already be helping you with all those kind of things, providing guest housing and recommendations, or again, talk to your colleagues for tips. So the best referrals are always going to come from relationships. And so make sure you reach out to the people, and they're going to be happy to help you.
Yes, absolutely. Network is your net worth always. Moving to a new country means change in time zones. We just spoke about jet lag, but most importantly, it is also a change in culture, both socially and professionally. It might all seem a lot to handle for anyone. So what would you recommend should be the first few things for any immigrant, be it students or working professionals, to do during their first month?
So my biggest recommendation to anyone going cross-cultural is you need to get out of your bubble. It's our human nature to find people like us and kind of cling to them. Most international students have roommates from their same place. Their classmates are from their same place. Even their professors are from their same place, and they don't actually get a cross-cultural experience. So it's good to have those familiarities. It's great to have roommates and grocery stores and restaurants from your culture, but you need to take a big step out as well and get out of your bubble and experience the local people and the local culture. So do not get stuck in your bubble. And when you get to a new place, take walks, explore, get familiar with your surroundings. You might discover some wonderful things. Try the new food, eat at the restaurants, learn what local people like to do when they're not studying, not working, and seeing if you can try that out with some classmates or colleagues. Try to make some new friends. Again, the temptation is going to be to get your phone out, and call friends and family back home every day. But you need to have that relational engagement with people in your new community, your colleagues, your classmates. And so make sure you're getting that relational fulfillment and really work towards that in your first month, and try and either find ways to do hobbies you enjoyed, whether it's art or sports or photography or whatever you're into. Try and find ways to do that in your new place, or explore new hobbies that you can do for refreshment and time pass.
That's what the entire travel experience or studying abroad experience is all about, is to getting to know about their culture, the new people, the travel, the food, and obviously staying connected to your parents and family back home. Thank you so much for highlighting that. Talking specifically about students, I can't help but notice the chai logo on your t-shirt. I know that you've been a culture coach to many students who moved from India to the US. So how exactly does this chai and coaching work, and what do you cover as part of your coaching?
Yeah, it's a fun story. I worked in India for a long time and received so much help there. And then coming back to our home country, I wanted to make sure people were getting the help coming to the States. In India, there's the saying, Aditi Deva Bhava, or the guest is God. We live very close to the University of Texas at Dallas, began volunteering, making friends, going to the events. And quickly I saw students making the same mistakes over and over and over again, and realized that there's lots of resources to get to America, but very few once they're actually here. And so through some inspirations and ideas, me and friends started creating content and a community to help internationals be successful on their journey to America. So it started out just as a YouTube channel, making videos and sharing resources and tips and stories. And I also do just a lot of personal one-on-one coaching and trying to create more content and resources to help people in their study abroad journey or cultural adaptation, also getting jobs. So my favorite thing is helping people get jobs. That's kind of my specialty. That's also the hardest thing that people face here in America. And I want to help them understand how different it is, the cultural nuances, the job market, and how to do things differently the right way to be more successful in getting jobs here in the States.
Are there any specific areas or focus of interest that you help people to get jobs in, or is this widespread across verticals?
It's pretty open because the principles are the same. I mean, I've helped people get jobs in all sorts of different industries, job roles, backgrounds. Obviously, you have to have the basic technical skills.
Any recommendations for the ones moving in, be it for work or studies?
Yeah, I mean, whether you're going from India to America or America to India, you're going to learn that everything is different. Whenever you map out cultures around the world, you're always going to find India and America on the two opposite corners. They are the two most different places in the world, and it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing, but it's hard for people to go from one to the other. And so as American, it was really hard. Even though I've been to 30 countries around the world, like going to India was tough. I had to learn to be an Indian to be able to thrive. And I had to give up a lot of my Western preferences and a lot of my American ways to enjoy India, to be successful in the culture there. And I had to learn to do things the Indian way and stop trying to force my American way. And that's what really helped me. And when you can do that and see the beauty in the local culture, you can appreciate it more, you can thrive, and just instead of fight, you can kind of go with the flow.
That is a brilliant piece of advice. And it was a lovely conversation that we have had today. So thank you so much for agreeing to be on this video. Before we close, would you like to give it a go to ask our viewers to subscribe to my channel?
Sure, everyone. Thanks for letting me be a part of this and listening. Be sure to connect and engage with Madhuri and her channel. Subscribe there and learn about some more great stuff.
Thank you. Hey guys, I really hope that you enjoyed and learned something new from this discussion today. If you still have any further questions, please feel free to drop them in the comment section, and both Rob and I will be more than happy to assist you with them. You can also reach out to Robert on Instagram, LinkedIn, and his YouTube channel, and to me on Instagram and LinkedIn as well. All of the connecting links are mentioned in the description box. It was lovely having you guys as our viewers today. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, and comment on the channel about what you felt about this video. And until next time, thank you for watching.